brothers. It is 3:33. Okay, it's 3:35. I had some tech issues and microphone stuff that's going on, and I could be lying in bed right now, staring at the ceiling with my mind motor just racing, stressing about everything, alone with my thoughts, like I used to be 20 years ago. But I'm not. I'm here live with you guys, and here's why. Look, it's very simple. I watched a show tonight. It's called Landman. Oh man, this show and this latest episode, right at the end of this latest episode, I think it's number 4. And I don't know the names. I know Sam Elliott, okay, one of my favorite actors. Sam Elliott is the grandpa. Bobby Lee Thornton, I think his name is. Anyway, he comes to pick up Sam Elliott, who's at a retirement home, and I'm getting there. I know that part. And he says, I'm not sure I deserve this. Oh. And Bobby comes back with, it's nothing, have nothing to do with deserving. And then that line hit me. It hit me in the heart. It hit me in the soul about the fact that I just figured out the reason, one of the main reasons I stayed a lone wolf. I did things by myself. I didn't deserve the help. I didn't deserve someone reaching out and helping me. So I stayed alone. Maybe some of you are feeling the same thing, that you don't deserve any kind of help. You don't deserve to be a better dad or a better mom or, brothers, sisters, if you're watching this at 3:37 in the morning or any other dark hour of your life, it could be sun shining outside. This could be a dark time. Man, I need you to hear this right now. Showing up has zero, and I mean nothing, to do with whether or not you deserve it. I'm just going to let you put that in your pipe and smoke it for a second. It has nothing at all to do with whether or not you deserve it. That's it. Oh man, you don't have to earn your way into our community. You don't have to earn any kind of connection. You just choose to hit the link. You choose to subscribe. You choose to be part of a fortress that's built on Facebook to say, I want to share my story in a safe place. Oh, here out on YouTube, it's not too safe out here. I can't control what happens out here, but I can help the 5,000 plus brothers in a Facebook group to feel safe enough to share their story and have other dads, other brothers do the same. So look, it's all about just showing up. It's not having to do with deserving. It doesn't have anything to do with any of that. It has to do with showing up. It's why I do this, why I come on this live. I show up, showing you that I'm messed up just like anyone else. I have my problems. I have my demons. I have my devils. And they all speak to me on one side, the destruction side. But I also have the angels that whisper sometimes, hey, you're not alone. So I keep my engine running. I keep my mind motor running. Yes, it's 3:30 something in the morning, but I'm hoping that it helps you to keep your engine running for a purpose. And that's this lone wolf thing. Oh, man, I did it for a decade long of me crawling, scratching my way out of the divorce ditch. Don't be like me. Don't think that you're unworthy. Don't think of I've got to do this myself. I'm gonna be the man. I'm not gonna ask for any help. I'm gonna be the guy that gets it done myself. Oh, that was me. Uh, and that's one of the reasons I stayed stuck watching this show a little bit ago, this Landman show, and having that line about deserving. That was me. I didn't deserve any help. I didn't deserve anyone helping me. I felt worthless. I felt shame. I felt guilt. Man. But the truth is, it's about showing up. It's not about whether or not we deserve it. It's not about a showmanship. It's not about any of that with you. For me, it's about the heart. It's about what can I do? What can I say that helps you at 3:30, 3:40 in the morning to not feel so alone? And not just that. What can I say? What can I do to help you say, man, I want to subscribe to this guy? This guy, man, he's got some ideas. He's got some concepts that I can think about that will maybe lead me to a different direction. And what's your own? You're probably observing some of you. I know there's silent viewers out there that don't hardly ever say anything, but is there something that is causing you to feel shame, to feel like you can't reach out for help? Oh, man. I'm sure there's plenty of us. Now, how many are on this live? I don't know. I don't know. But there's plenty of us out there that feel like we don't deserve any help. Oh, but that's bullshit. I said shit. Okay, bullshit. It's bullshit. I'm living proof that the lie doesn't work. That's what I did 20 years ago, thinking that I needed to do it by myself, that I didn't deserve any help. And, oh, man, it's about the mind motor, guys. The mind motor. Yeah, I'm coming back to the inner big rig because when you're alone and you go through things yourself, man, there's such a gap between the mind and the heart. The heart is the transmission. The mind is the motor. The heart is the transmission. The rear end is the same. It's about being able to move. Star, I don't know what that says. Star something U B3U. Welcome. Hey, welcome. That the mind motor, the heart transmission, the rear end is the drivetrain that we have. It's the same in the vehicle, same in the big rig, same in a race car, same in the Kia Forte. There's a storm going on outside, and I'm safe inside my little Kia Forte. Right now is my place that I'm going live. I can yell, I can scream, I can cry. I don't have to worry about the kids waking up and going, "Hey, what's going on, Daddy?" And I don't have to worry about that. So I'm doing this from my Kia Forte, my little place of protection. And what I want you to know, man, my heart goes out to you. If you're feeling alone, if you're feeling worthless, if you're blaming like I did, and the fingers pointing to your ex, to the lawyers, to the court, to the system, to the weather, to the everything that's happening on the outside, and hell, I even blame myself. If you're doing that, ouch, and you're feeling like you don't deserve any help, that's why I do this. That's why I keep moving. That's why I keep coming on weird times. 3:33 in the morning. It's the crisis time because I'm not the only one laying there awake, scrolling. Yeah, I was there watching Landman. Okay, just I don't know, 20 minutes ago I was doing that. Okay, trying to relax, trying to calm my mind. Me, the guy coming on here talking about the mind motor and the heart transmission and the rear end and how do we get to a place that we can feel safe. Oh, man. My own 3:30 in the morning struggles. I know the alarm's going to go off for me to go to work. This is me 20 years ago. My alarm now goes off at about, 5 o'clock in the afternoon for me to go to work at 6 p.m. to do a 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. overnight shift. That's my shift that I work through now. I've got a night off. I'm here 3:33 in the morning helping you realize that you're not alone laying there in your bed scrolling and dying. Slow death. Oh, it hurts. I want you to know that there's a fortress. We've put together a fortress on Facebook. Not just, see, there we go. The divorce, it's right there, Divorce Dad Support Group on Facebook. The link's in the bio, I can say that. The link's in the bio. Why is it built like a fortress? That place, I protect it with my life, with my thoughts, with my heart, because I felt so alone. You're saying you're going to scroll, but you stopped in here and dropping me a line? Oh, my goodness. Fun, I don't know what that says. Fun Bag Dirt. I think that says Fun Bag Dirt. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for stopping the scroll for a second and jumping on. It's real shit that we talk about here. And I talk shift a lot of times. Yeah, I've got a whole big pile of shift that goes on back there. Yeah, and if you're hearing the four-letter word, I grew up on a ranch. Okay, shit in my world is not a bad word. Okay, it's the shit we go through. Um, but for kids, I realize it can be a bad word for some. Okay, I get it, and so I used a five-letter word, the shift that we all need to go, whether you're shifting into gear or shifting from being a destroyer like I was to a builder like I'm beginning to be now. That's the real shift. The real shift in our lives is learning how to do that. And so that's why I do this. That's why I keep rolling. Because last night, oh man, I felt so bad. I spent an overnight, and then I came home and I took kids to their appointments 3 hours away in a medical taxi. Okay, I didn't do the driving. In a medical taxi, 3 hours there, 3 hours back, 2 hours at the place, 8 hours total, and I'm freaking tired. I didn't do my normal 3:33 p.m. on a wacky Wednesday thing. Okay, I felt bad. Oh, I did. I mean, I felt bad and I felt a little down. And so I came back on, I don't know, somewhere around 10 o'clock last night. And I did it with just a title. I didn't do any, I was tired. I've gotten a little bit of rest since then. Yeah, I've got this title saying, why do I do this stuff? Why do I do this? Why do I come on live? It's because I've got my mind motor now connected. I've closed the gap between my mind motor and the heart transmission. And if you know anything about mechanics and how a car works or a big rig, when you're in neutral, there is a gap, a tiny gap between the flywheel of the engine, the motor, and when you're in neutral and you have it started, you can slam on that accelerator and you're going to have 1,000 thoughts per minute. I mean, it might be 10,000 thoughts per minute going on in your brain, and you're going to stay stuck. You're just going to waste fuel. How do you close the gap? How do you let the clutch out and engage that heart transmission? That's what I'm learning to do on these lives for me. And if you want to follow, if you want to learn how to do this, learn with me. I'm learning this stuff. I'm using the hand GPS to do so, where the left hand is destroyer. Oh man, I've been that. I've been the monster that destroyed relationships in my past. Now I want to be the builder. I want to be the builder, the right-hand builder of relationships that I have now. So I want to take the lessons I learned from the past and I want to apply them to my present and give the gift of my presence to my kids. That's in a nutshell what I want to be able to do. And I'm going to bring as many as you guys want to. Whether you're a dad of divorce, a mom of divorce, heck, you might even be a kid of divorce, wondering why is it so messy? It gets messy, guys. It gets messy because we get stuff in the way of what really matters in our life. I had the thing of thinking that I didn't deserve any help that kept me from reaching out. It kept me alone. I built the prison walls for me. It didn't allow me to reach out through those to anyone and say, man, I'm in trouble, man. I need some help. Don't be that guy. Don't be that lady. Don't be that kid. If you need help, reach out. We've got the place that you can feel safe. That's what the Facebook fortress is. One for the men, one for the women. Yes, Divorce Moms Support Group is now live on Facebook. And you just got to look for it. I'm not sure if we've publicized that link yet, but you can find the female. If you're a female and you try to get into our Divorce Dad, we now message you with the proper link for you to go to. And we keep those separate for a reason. You can probably think of the right reasons. It's not about being male chauvinist pigs, no. It's about keeping a men's group safe so that they don't feel like they've got to perform or put on a mask. We don't want that. And the same for the ladies. And we're going to have different things to think about different things to talk about in those two different groups. Men come up from a place of testosterone and wanting to protect and provide. And then they spend so much time in those areas that you forget to have the connection with your kids. You spend so much time making the money. You begin to feel like a walking ATM, like I feel like sometimes. I've come onto this very live at 3:33 in the morning talking about how I felt like, you know, I do 7 overnights in a row, and I get to the next day after payday, after getting paid a good amount, and have it all go out in bills, and I then think, man, am I just a walking ATM? Is that all I am? Is money? Is that it? I have those struggles, and I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one. And the fact that people are subscribing to the channel and coming in and going, man, this bald head dude, man, maybe he's got something. We're gonna talk about the real shit, as Funbag Dirk there says. We're gonna talk about the real shit, and we're gonna talk about the shift that needs to happen to turn our crap, our trash, into treasure. All right, now I got to read this one now. Gorditos, I'm not in danger. I am the danger. Oh, geez, now that remind. I get that one. I now. Oh, the danger. How? Oh, because it's good to be on the dangerous side of things, to take risks. That's a good thing. Because if we stay comfortable, oh man, you start a whole new ball game when you talk about you are the danger. The danger how? A danger of destruction, or a danger of building something that you've never been able to build before. No man, fun. Hey, you about to go to bed. It's 3:30 in the morning. I don't know if it's that time in your, but go to bed, sleep tight. I appreciate you so much. Tonight, 3:33 p.m., doing the same thing right here live. You're welcome to come back anytime. The afternoons are pretty much like clockwork unless I've got something going on. The morning ones I can only do when I don't have my overnight shift. Thank you so much, Dirk, for joining us, and the comments, man. You fuel me. You fuel me when you do that. I love you guys. I appreciate it. But now back to the fortress for a second, because the fortress is kind of like this Kia Forte. There's a storm going on outside, and I'm able to start the car, have the engine heat up, and I can have some heat. It's the same way in the fortress. Out there, alone in the world, we're unprotected. Inside the fortress, you can feel safe enough to share your story. Whether you're a divorced mom in the divorced moms group or a divorced dad in the divorced dads group, you can share your story inside that group without having any kind of hate come back to you. You're going to have brotherhood. You're going to have sisterhood. Think of it. A place where you don't have to wear a mask, where you can be open, can be honest. We're getting messages back from brothers that say, this group is helping me more than my therapist. It's mind-blowing to me that the message that you're not alone can help so many people. And then to have a place, not just to say it, but to have a place that you cannot feel so alone. Ooh, it's power. It's power of the mind. It's passion of the heart. It's the purpose-driven rear end that I'm learning to have. And I'm going to bring as many as you want with me. And let me talk about this real quick, because the concept, I'm going to go from concept to convoy in like 30 seconds. You got a concept of not being alone. You construct a new belief in your heart that you're not alone. And those construct of new beliefs are going to bring convictions of the heart. You're going to not only believe it, you'll start to feel it. And then your conduct changes. Your conversations begin to change. And you start to join a convoy by subscribing or by clicking the link to the Facebook Fortress. And you join a convoy. Concept to convoy in, I don't know, 30 seconds. There you go. That's what we do. We help you to know, first of all, that you've got an inner big rig with a mind motor so powerful, it's like it's built for the long haul. It's like the diesel engine that pulls the heavy load. And sometimes our mind motor needs to pull that heavy load, the heavy load of grief and the sorrow and the shame and the blame and all the other stuff that we end up carrying with us. And then we look for a dock to unload this shit. We've got a doc. We've got a Facebook fortress that you can unload your story and say, man, I'm struggling with this. I feel so alone. And then you'll have other brothers. They'll see your flashers. You might be pulled off the side of the divorced dad highway. You got your flashers on. You got other brothers that'll pull over and they'll see your post and they'll comment their story. Man, they might say, man, I need to follow this one because I'm in your same spot. Or you might get someone else that has been further along and they'll say, man, when I was there, this is what I did. Oh, power in the convoy. So much beautiful power in the convoy. That's why I do what I do. Because I know I needed that convoy 20 years ago. It's not, again, this community, this convoy is not something that you deserve. It's not something that you earn. No. Just drink. Drink what? Drink the Kool-Aid that this bald-headed guy is giving out. Drink that Kool-Aid. Hey, I've been there. I've been the numb, and I drink until I'm dumb and numb. I've done that. Didn't like it. So yeah, drink is gonna drive you to drink. It's gonna be a destruction. Now I guess you could be like Landman. Landman's the funniest thing. He drinks these Ultra Michelob Ultra Lights, and he says, "No, there's no beer in there." And he drinks them all day long. It's funny to me. I that show just gets me. But look, the fortress is gonna always be there, and it's a worldwide fortress. We've got brothers in there from the UK, from Australia, from United States, Canada, Mexico. We have them in there from all over. So even in the middle of the night, I'm accepting people in at right now, and posts coming in at 2:00 in the morning. It's a worldwide group, and it's going to get even better and better as we do it. Man, we do anonymous posts inside there. You don't have to put your name out there. And we honor that. We understand that you need to be, especially in the divorce matters, right? You don't want people knowing your specifics. And we tell people, don't be putting your exact specifics in there. Not a divorced dad, but your articulation and passion. Wow, I'm not sure how to say your name. Spook, are you in Kansas? Spook, Kansas? Or is it just Spooks? Man, not a divorced dad. I'm finding out that the principles that we talk about, and I would love for those that are married or those that are young to have this be a prevention thing, to where this is me on the life's highway. It reminds me, thank you, Spooks. Thank you, because it reminds me that I was on life's highway and I was cruising along, and then all of a sudden, my wife and the kids are gone, and my life rolls over. Ooh, I was cruising down life's highway, and all of a sudden, I'm not on life's highway anymore. I'm on the divorced dad's highway. What if I could have some signs for you guys, Spooks, that's not a divorced dad? Maybe you're married right now. Maybe you've got some signs that things are starting to change, and you don't want them to. Ooh. What if we could have those signs up right here in the YouTube? I got things going. I got all kinds. I'm up, Super Mac. I got all kinds of notifications going on my phone. Ding, ding, this happening. Must be 4:00. Some of my alarms things going on and say, up and at 'em, Super Mac. And so that message just reminds me to stay supercharged, turbocharged, Mike Mac, like the truck Mac, right? Just that mind motor going. And that's, look, if you are watching this, you have the ability to be right here in the fortress. Subscribe. You're in the fortress. Not earned, just a click. and then you can join us. Hell, I'll even teach you how to build your own convoy. You don't need a divorced dad convoy there, Spooks. You can build your own in whatever place you are, surrounding yourself with people that help to lift each other. We live in a world that is so negative, so dang negative. It's tough to be positive in this world unless, unless you can surround yourself with people that will help lift you up, even when you're down. I came onto this live not 5.5 hours ago, feeling down, feeling tired. And I came on the live anyway. And you know what happened? By the end of that, I don't know, 15 minutes of going live, I felt better. I felt less stressed. I felt good because I got comments like these. And man, my heart swelled. And my mind motor raced in a good way about more ideas about how I could come on here and help you guys and gals become better versions of you. Man, that's it right there. Uh, it, Brothers, sisters, look, here's what I've learned tonight right now. I'll give you a little recap. When you move, when you actually move, like I went to do a live, okay? When you move, like to subscribe, when you do that, a feeling will follow. Don't wait for the feeling first. That's why I went live last time. That's why I went live this time. I went live first, and then the feelings followed because I started moving first. There's a key right there. Oh, man, there's a secret. There's a secret right there. It's about the mind motor connecting to the heart transmission. Sometimes we just got to go, and that go will close the gap, and you'll start the momentum. It will take you places you're not able to do. That's what these lives do for me. They help me to go places. I cannot do this alone. Are you getting this right now? I cannot do this alone. I need you, and you need all the others that can subscribe and comment and say, man, I'm not a divorced dad, but what you're saying here is powerful. And I'm honored that Spooks would say something like that. And he says powerful words after that. Man, thank you. Thank you. The words, the inspiration don't come from me. Let me just say that. Thanks be to God that has called me to do this. I said no so many times. The call came in and I'd reject about as fast as when you get a spam caller come in. How fast did you reject that call? I mean, that's what I was doing. I was thinking it was some spam caller calling me in my heart. It was God, and finally I said, okay, I accept. As soon as I accepted those 3 words, because that was the message. God called me with one message. You're not alone, Mike. Mike Mack, you're not alone. And I knew what God wanted me to do with that message. I knew that message needed to go to the world. And so here I sit in my Kia Forte, helping you to feel like you're not alone. What's up? We got, I have no idea how to say that. We got Chapapata, yeah. Man, Spooks, praise the Lord. He loves us. No matter how many, oh man, talk about the reject. I didn't just reject the call. Previous to that, I rejected him back then. I blamed him, and yet he still called me, the guy that left him, left the church, left all that stuff, and he still called me to come out and say these things and help you guys. Man, it's not about deserving, guys. I'm going to say it again. It's not about the earning. Grace is something that we accept. Grace is not earned. It's not. It's not that we deserve it. It's there for us to choose. It's already been done for us. We just got to show up. We just got to answer the call. We just got to hit the subscribe or get in the Facebook fortress. Man, the Facebook fortresses, they exist for this very reason. I love you guys, man. It just excites me. My heart swells. I have a hard time ending these because they are so powerful to me. They help me in ways that you probably don't even realize. In some ways, I do these for me, but I know I need to help others to not be so alone like I did 20 years ago. Don't be like Mike of the past. Be like Mike, the builder Mike, that is going forward, helping you to not feel so alone. I don't want you to do that. Keep your engine running. Just, as my daughter would say, smash that subscribe button. Hit that big old thumbs up for us. I love my daughter. She's got her little YouTube channel on YouTube Kids. She wants to be like her daddy, so we've got Stuffy Stories that she's doing for Bun Bun, Stuffy Stories. Keep your engine running, guys. Man, the next live is going to be coming soon, 3:33 p.m. Today is Thursday, Thirst for Truth Thursday. Now go get some sleep if you need sleep. If you just woke up, get some coffee. I've been up all night. My time to sleep is like, in the middle of the day. I'm going to head to Tim Hortons is now open. It's 4 o'clock. That is my next office place that I'm going to have some coffee. And what does that say? Where you were, I have no idea what you're saying there. Should we be some Christmassy? Christmassy right now? Yeah, I'm in Eastern time zone right now, yes. Eastern time zone, 4 a.m. And so, man, and I'm not sure what the question is from Chup there. Chupapping. Something Christmassy, that's coming. Yeah, it's December. I don't focus on that. What I focus on more is, how do you not feel so alone? Yeah, the Christmas, the holiday hell. Oh man, we're in the middle of it, right? But when Christmas comes, I'll be here. I'll be here through Christmas. And in fact, on weekends, we talk this. We talk the hand GPS. And this week on Saturday and Sunday, thanks for the reminder there, Chup. We're talking about actions, the ring finger. Yeah, I don't have a ring finger, a ring on my finger. I have a ring finger. I just don't have a ring on that finger for a reason of the divorce. And now I'm separated. Man. Yeah, we're going to go through that this Saturday and Sunday. Of course, Saturday, the science. Sunday, the soul science about actions. How do we match the actions to the first three of the fingers, the thoughts, the thumb, the beliefs, and the feelings? Those inner things, oh man, the trifecta. Mwah. They lead to the actions. But how do we do it? Man, Chup, appreciate it. You don't have to be sorry. You stay when you can. It's recorded. I'll make sure that it gets back out there. You can come back to the recording. Love you guys. And so that's what we're doing this Saturday and Sunday. The action finger, the ring finger, the destructive versus the builder. Ooh. See you later, Chup. And to that, I love you guys. Man, let's keep this ball rolling. In Russia, ring finger called no name finger. No name finger. That's the ring finger in Russia. Interesting. Interesting. I did not know that. Man, I love learning new things. And so this being worldwide is Mr. Chakut. Thank you for that. The ring finger in Russia, no name finger. Man, no name. Do you still put a ring on that finger in Russia as part of a ceremony of like weddings? 22, really glad I discovered your stream. My convoy right now has been finding a job out of college. Oh man. Yeah, this will help you. This will help you huge. and being able to find a good job. Oh man, stay with me, that because I talk to divorced dads about how to do that in today's world, today's economy. So, but on the right hand, so in Russia, instead of the wedding band going on the left hand, it goes on the right hand. That's good to know. So it's still an action finger. It's still a ring finger in Russia, but it's instead of, see, now that gets me to thinking, because in America we put it on the destroyer hand. What? In Russia, maybe they've got the right idea. They put it on the right hand in Russia. Hmm. Just a thought, guys. I'm full of like different concepts that sink in, and then I play around with the words and the ideas. Thank you, Mr. Jakut. I hope I'm saying that right. Thank you for that. That piece of information, that concept, has got my mind motor going right now. I appreciate that very much. My heart goes out to you. Are you right now in Russia? That would be a good question to ask right now. Are you in Russia, or are you in the United States? But man, that is so cool to think about the hands. We're going to have more ideas coming from other countries with this hand GPS. The thoughts, yes, bad thoughts, good thoughts. He's in Russia, so you got the destroyer thoughts, the builder thoughts. You've got the beliefs, both destructive and constructive. You've got the emotions or the feelings that can be destructive, but you can have happy feelings. You can have peaceful, joyful feelings. You're not gonna express them like that. It'll be more like a hug. And then speaking of the hug, that's the action that would come from a good emotion like peace and joy and happiness. You're going to give hugs to your kids. And then what are the consequences or the results or the destination? Ooh, hugs bring about good feelings. It brings about connection. Even when there's stuff going on that, oof, think of the destroyer. See, so that's what we're doing, using the hand GPS as a transformation tool for you, Mr. Jakut, even in Russia. And so that's your full hand GPS ideas. Love you guys. Saturday and Sunday, that's when we dive into the science of the ring finger, the action on either destructive or builder type of actions. Saturday, the science. Sunday, the soul science. Love you guys. I got to go. My Tim Hortons coffee and office is waiting for me. Love you guys. See you in about 11 hours. Thank you, Mr. Jakut. Hey, Mr. Jakut, hit the subscribe so we're connecting. Who's watching? They're watching. Who's watching? Who is watching? Luis Velvar. I will have a great rest of my day, spooks. Thank you. Thank you very much. You all have a great rest of your day as well. Love you guys and gals. Now let's go to grow, shall we? Remember, you don't deserve it. Just do it. Keep moving. Yeah. Oof. It's not about deserving. It's about moving. It's about learning. It's about growing. Pretty soon you're going to feel like you're worth something. That's on the right hand. Oh, man. So many good stuff. You all have a great rest of your night. See you in 11 hours and 15 minutes, give or take.